Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye, they just laugh and mock us. But we're just saying, let's have a debate then. If it's so silly and you wanted to shut it down and it's not scientific, well, come to the table. The scientific method. Science is great. But how much science are we seeing today? How much science is on mainstream television? How much science is on the talk shows? When it comes to certain issues, why won't they come to the table and debate? You think we're crazy? Why don't you do everyone a favor? Have a civilized debate. We welcome it. When's a good time for you? Your place, we'll make it easy. You name the time. We'll get on a plane, we'll meet up with you. You present your evidence, we'll present ours. Let everyone be a judge. But the fact is, they say the science is settled. The debate's over. Ask yourself the question, why don't they want to have that debate? Why do they just want to ridicule, drop mics, and say that's gravity? Sorry, but the last time I checked, dropping something is not scientific proof of anything.
I'm going to lay down a gauntlet now. We had a debate at the weekend with three lovely physicists. Two of them are going for their PhD. One of them has got their PhD. Yeah. We are now laying down the gauntlet to Brian Cox, and I would love to have a few actors involved, like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye. We love actors, so if they can come along as well, that'd be great. And we'll debate them. Absolutely. We'll get our team around the world. Some people would say around the globe, but that's just ridiculous. But around the world, and we'll actually debate them anywhere they choose.
The Mark Sargent Flat Earth Challenge is still in effect. This is my personal declaration of war from Flat Earth against mainstream science. I, Mark Sargent, hereby put forth a challenge to any university, foreign or domestic, to debate or discuss the Flat Earth reality. The short version is this: you fly me in, take care of my hotel, I'll face down any scientific body you put against me. My only debate requirement is that you have someone with a master's degree in a physical science either participating in or supervising the event. Accept this challenge and you will be treated with respect. If not, then you're just cowards hiding behind empty equations.
No evidence whatsoever to support the globe. So here's my challenge. I will debate anyone. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't care if you're an astronaut who's been up in the ISS supposedly, whatever. You want to have a debate, if it's a flat earth versus a globe, we'll find a nice moderator, send me a PM, and I will do it. And you will lose, because I will have the facts on my side. You have absolutely no facts. You have cartoon images from a supposed space agency, which probably does much more below the Earth than above it.
And of course, the experiments that were carried out at Lake Balaton and the other lake at Lake Yssel in the Netherlands have pretty much conclusively proven that there is no curvature. And this is something that, you know, we're really trying to bring forth to the scientific community and have it well documented. So, and challenge them, and also bring it with a challenge to say, okay, gentlemen, here's what we have done, and we have documented it to the very best. As you can see, I've got the PDF that FE Core has put up scrolling on the screen here, and we will be addressing those point by point here with Mike and Sandor here very shortly. But we want to issue that challenge to the rest of the community, Ball Earth and otherwise, to replicate our findings. And if they don't replicate it, then of course we want to know why. But we are very confident that if anybody replicates any of these experiments that we have done, and in the way that we have done them, which we believe is absolutely the correct way, and we are transparent in every way that we've been doing this, they're going to see that there is simply no detectable curvature on Earth. Now, we've already proven this by methodology of gyroscope, by methodology of accelerometer, by methodology of fiber optic gyroscope. All these things, and so we want to continue proving it over and over and over again until finally, you know, somebody steps up and gets away from the fear that they're going to be, you know, chastised for saying, hey, these guys may be onto something and we can't explain why they're getting the results they're getting, and nor can we explain why we're getting those same results. So that's what we're after. That's what we're really trying to do, is to bring that measure of doubt into the mainstream's minds and issue that challenge to the scientific community and the academic community to do what we are doing ourselves. So that's pretty much it.
Did you know that 150 major universities, including the Harvards, MITs, Cal Berkeleys, etc., and about 842 and four-year colleges have received an official invitation to otherwise provide proof of the heliocentric model using the lunar and solar eclipse ideas that are propagated by mainstream science? And the challenge put forth comes with a $5,000 prize. What college on the plain couldn't use an extra $5,000 for its astronomy or science departments? These concepts are basic to the heliocentric model, or they should be, that is taught in every classroom in the world. Yet more than 2 years have passed, and still no one has come forward to claim this prize. Why? Because what you are being taught, ladies and gentlemen, is called pseudoscience. It's stories and claims and ideas and theories without any empirical evidence or true scientific backing. As a flat earth community, the gauntlet has been thrown down, as Gary said during his interview on television after the UK Flat Earth Conference. We challenge the leaders and spokespeople of the mainstream scientific world, including, but not limited to, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Brian Cox, Bill Nye, Lawrence Krauss, to come forward and debate us. You know what? It will never happen. In my opinion, it will never, ever happen. For two reasons. Number one, they won't be allowed by the people who are pulling their strings. That's right, they are just puppets, actors, put into their roles in society to reinforce the lies about the nature of our world and how it all works. And number two, they won't be allowed to because the people who are pulling their strings know that they will get absolutely destroyed by people like us who are conducting real science experiments and making observations that unequivocally do not reconcile with the garbage they are peddling. It would be game, set, match within a few minutes. And the general public, who saw it, who would expect these so-called leaders of science to bury a flat earther in seconds, saw their hesitation, their doublespeak, and the theoretical babble backed up with zero science by these actors or puppets, and the scientific community as we know it would crumble down. It already has some cracks in it, and the puppet handlers know if a debate ever happens with one of their puppets versus an average Joe or Jane in the street who could go toe-to-toe with these so-called scientists, it's game over. Until then, we'll keep piling on the empirical evidence that our world is an extended and motionless plane. The mountain of observable, testable, repeatable data is casting a rather large shadow on the religious dogma of science. Or should I say, scientism. Thanks for watching. This has been Paul on the Plane. Keep it flat.